All right, so I have a couple of items to put away. I've gotten several orders in. So my new thing right now is I love decoupage. And I love making over thrifted products. And I also like to paint. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I've got some dollar store stuff that I got right there. Then I got a Whatnot order in as a bunch of paints and decoupage papers. And I think those are probably put away somewhere. I do have some things I'm working on as gifts that I picked up at Goodwill. I just received a kit. It's going to be really cute right there on my turntable. Let's see if I can get it to focus in. If I move a little bit closer, isn't that pretty? It's going to be a little bee. It's going to be a little board that you can put pretties on. It would fit probably like in a bathroom or bedroom, on a table. You could put your little trinket boxes down to put your jewelry in or put your perfumes on or whatever. It's going to have some handles on it. It's going to be really cute when I'm done with it. But I got that in today. And I got that from Jamie Ray Vintage. It's one of the kits that she put out. She sent me the little paintbrush and the decoupage and the paint color and then the hardware that goes on this and the board and the paper. So, and then I also got that. That's one of their releases that they did a limited supply of. If you don't know who they are, you should look them up on YouTube, Facebook, Jamie Ray Vintage. They're out of Utah. But I went to the hardware store with John, Ace Hardware. I got this. I have other sanding things that John has bought and I was using them, but I'm down to where I need more sandpaper, so I got one of these finger. So these come in really handy when you're doing decoupage, that medium. And of course I got some more brushes and stuff so that I can do detailed painting on some of my stuff. One of the things that I watched a video on is doing decoupage and then after the fact going back in it if it doesn't quite meet your whatever you're putting it onto, and then painting it in to make it blend so it looks like a painting rather than decoupage. But so I need to like put all this stuff away. And there's my recycling. I got my peanuts and stuff. That drawer open is my glue drawer. So I've got places to put all my stuff away. I just need to do it, but see, it's kind of messy. And then I got some stuff that I got out of the closet that I need to, come on, focus, camera, focus. It's papers and cards that I need to put together in little kits. But that can wait another day. I was cleaning out the closet in the other room and ran across them and thought, oh, I should stick these over here and just sit down at one time and put them all together and get them put away. But I have yet to do that. I keep like thinking of other things to do. It's not my favorite thing. And there's some stuff back there, my iPad, but then there's some more paper. And I save that paper and I put it on top of my turntable when I'm working on stuff and then I throw it away. So I'm recycling. So, but I got some more stuff that I got at Goodwill that I'm going to make over. Got more stuff from Goodwill to make over. There's another little box of projects to use on my Goodwill. And then, yeah, I just need to put my stuff together. But this is what I decided to, for right now, is what I'm doing with my cabinet. If you guys can see that. I need to do some touch up with the old 57 color. But there's some of the projects on the top shelf that I've worked on. But then these are all my stamp sets that I'm keeping. If I want to keep being a demonstrator, I have to submit another order. So we'll see if I do that or not. I'm not sure. And then this little cart was given to me by my future daughter-in-law. And that's where all my paint, I think most of my decoupage painting product stuff is going to go, and my brushes. And then my backup reserves for the other stuff like paper towels and the Dixie cups and all the sightly stuff that, that's gonna go in that cupboard there. But that's what this room looks like. So I have a few more things to fill in. There's my roll down shade that I got. You can kind of see through it, but they can't see me through the other side of it. That's why I like it, because I can still see outside, but people can't see me. Now, I think I'm going to take you over and show you what we've been doing in our garden. Here's my flowers. I saw my flowers up. I thought they would last until Mother's Day, but they're not going to, so I'm not sure. I think I'm going to redo that whole thing. Put something else up on display. I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. But here's some more of the decoupage papers that I got. I don't know. I put those up for Easter. Those pretty, the sheep and the shepherdess. And there's my cross. Here, let's go out here. And so here's the planter for the box that John built. And it's actually too deep, and we'd have to take too much material to put in there. I mean, it's a good height. So we bought these plants, and they're supposed to get to be 6 feet tall, I think is what they said. So they're gonna get bigger. And so I think that's gonna be a good, like, privacy for sitting on the deck. And I'll take you over here. This is my little pot that I painted, and I put the transfer on, and then that little tray down below is just a little, it looks like a doily, but it's metal. It's just to put under plants. I got that at Goodwill for 99 cents. I got 2 of them. Both of them were 99 cents each. And that little pot right there was 99 cents. So, and I just remade it. That's my little rose bush I got on clearance at Home Depot. No, I got it at Lowe's. Yeah, they were on clearance, and they didn't look very good, but I've kind of brought them back to life. I had them sitting on my kitchen counter for a while by the window. And there's our fire pit, and he went and got these chairs. I think he got them at Ace Hardware. He likes to go there. There's our dog Bear. Yeah. Here's another pot with that other doily. And let me see, I don't think I painted this one. I just left it the metal color it came in, but I did put a transfer on it. And it's another rose. This one is bigger. This one, it starts blooming again, will come out in multiple colors. And there's the begonia. And I got this rack was given to me a couple years ago by Kyle, and it's a plant stand for the deck. I'm not sure where we're going to put it, but I'd like to get it filled up with some flowers. You know, put maybe a plate down and then put some flowers on it. Good drainage though. And here's our little bin that has a bunch of stuff we can use for planting. And a hot tub. Just got a new hot tub cover on it. And the back of the truck is still in the backyard. It's gonna get moved soon. John says he has time now. He did work on these other beds that he built out there, and he's gonna put plants in them this weekend. And then he's got some pots and some other things that he's gonna plant. He's got a grape plant over here somewhere. Let me see if I can put my finger in here. Over there, there's a grape plant over there, but he's gonna come back. He's got some raspberries that just popped up by themselves. We used to have the whole fence with raspberries, but now he's cut them all back, and so we just had one group just punch back up, so he's gonna move it over to the other side. So we probably won't have raspberries this year, maybe next year. But he wants to put some more stuff, like put a mound over there where you see that plant there. He's thinking about mounding that whole area and just putting it in for potatoes. But yeah, and it looks like my irises, and I've got water lilies over there and irises in that pond. It looks like they're coming up. Pond's pretty much dry except for when it rains. It's got a hole in the liner. So I think we're gonna do a water feature going into the pond and just have it recirculate, look like it's going into the pond, but not really, to the side of it. And yeah, we've got some plans to do. He's looking to do a water feature right here. In this area right here, we need to get some more gravel right down here. Get some more gravel. But we want to put a nice water flower feature right here. So I'll see what happens. And I'm just going to pan slowly over to our shed. In the shed, I just ordered a what do you call those? The things that you put in a bunting. I ordered a bunting, but I'm going to put it on the side of this shed over here. And I told John, I go, I want the old wheelbarrow that you have. You know, the one that broke? You still have that? And he goes, oh yeah, I still have that. And I go, oh, okay, I want that. Well, and he goes, what are you going to do with it? And I go, well, I'm going to make it a planter, and I want to put it by the shed. Now, mind you, I was talking about an old red wheelbarrow, you know, the kind I'm talking about. The body of it was red, and it had wood handles on it. And I think it even had one of the handles broke, and one of the tire was like no good, so we were going to take the tire off of it. And I was going to make it a planter for flowers and put it right there. And I was going to put the bunting up there and kind of give it a vintage red, white, and blue theme look to it. But I come home and he goes, well, there's the wheelbarrow. And I go, that's not the one I'm talking about. And he goes, well, the last one that I had that broke was this one. The other one I threw away. And I'm like, oh, well, that's not what I want. So I don't know. He's kind of irritated with me, I think. I go, he didn't see the vision. I'm like, no, I wanted it to be rustic. I was going to like try to find something like an old milk can and old buckets or whatever and fill them with flowers and stuff and do like a little landscape thing right there. But anyway, still working on it. But we have the lights along the brick there. I think I'm going to reseed behind there and put in those Susan B. Anthony's and have them grow up back there on that brick wall. I think that's what we're going to do. I don't know if you can see the lights. They're not on, but they're there. You can see them there. Those are the ones at the Dollar Tree. And I tell you what, go buy them, because we've got them in the front, we've got them in the back, got some around the pond, some around the yard, and they light up the area really nicely, and they're inexpensive. And we bought more because they come back and they work really well. And anything else you go buy is like $4 or $5 a piece, and these are like $1.25. So that's my tip for you. And I got my little birdhouse, star birdhouse right there. And you see that hanging little birdhouse right there? That's a little it looks like a little chapel. But we see all kinds of interesting birds come there, and some hanging squirrels like it too. Yeah, we always tell the dogs to go get them when we see the squirrels, but they think we're talking about the ball. I don't know. But anyway, and the tree's lost almost all of its blooms. It's almost done. Okay, well guys, that's my little video for now. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off right here and say have a nice weekend. Bye, y'all.